That's just what it is. Just like here, I want to read this article really quick. Trump says Republicans must kill a bipartisan bill that protects press freedom. That's us. Donald Trump has sworn he will enact retribution on his political rivals and critics. And that includes members of the press. The president-elect is already demanding that Republicans in Congress kill bipartisan legislation that would protect American journalists from surveillance by the federal government and help shield confidential sources or whistleblowers who speak to journalists for retaliation by law enforcement. The Press Act, which was introduced by Representative Jamie Raskin and Kevin Kiley, passed the Republican-controlled House with bipartisan support in January and has been languishing in the Senate for almost a year now. On Wednesday, Trump wrote on Truth Social that Republicans must kill this bill, alongside a link to PBS News segment interviewing Jodie Ginsberg, head of the Committee to Protect Journalism and advocate for the legislation. On Monday, the president-elect told Fox News that it's vital to support a free and fair open media, but his rhetoric on social media and the plans he laid out on the campaign trail paint a very different picture.
Yeah, man. I mean,
ain't nobody gonna be saying, I'm telling you, bro, like they're gonna look, America's gonna be so different in 6 months. Even the people that voted for him are gonna be like, what have we done? You've cut off your nose to spite your face.
I think
you can't say nothing bad about him. Even if it's like, oh, damn, the eggs are $20 now. Donald Trump ain't shit. He can have you arrested.
I mean, I think it's the FCC or one of those the Federal Communications or something like that. Basically, he appointed the guy from the co-author of
Project 2025
to run that. You know what I mean? And there's got people like Ebro. You know, I don't know if you heard of Ebro before. Ebro he came in and was like, man, you think I might get fired? You know, this is the kind of people who they're bringing in to make sure that they can pretty much.
Wait, tell the people again, he hired who for that position?
The co-author of Project 2025.
The co-author of Project 2025, who he said he knew nothing about.
Absolutely.
That's what we call that in the black community. We call that bamboozled.
Bait and switch. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's like, I don't know anything about this, but I'm going to hire everybody from there who wrote it, the co-author, everyone else in there to help me run
Project 2025. They're going to take children away from single mothers.
Why do you say that?
No, it's in there. I read it in there. It's because basically they're saying that a single mother can't really raise a child by themselves.
Did you hear that Elon Musk was saying that instead of us, putting fear about having babies, why don't we put fear of being childless? This is what he's saying.
Yeah.
He said instead of having fear of telling kids we should be fear for having kids, why don't we start making people afraid of being childless?
Nobody can afford the child care.
Are you trying to basically he's trying to set us back if you think about it. He wants young kids. What are you going to do? Take away sex education? What are you going to do? Start promoting kids having sex younger? Because you got to start looking at kind of what him and his father has been a part of. You know what I mean? He's kind of looking at how many kids he has and what he got going on and underage and the kind of weird stuff they got going on. You know what I mean? What are you going to try and take out of schools to promote people have more children? You got to take away education because education is showing you that that's what prevents people from having kids young. They want to wait until they get their stuff together before they start dropping out babies. That's why we have less babies now. Then you guys getting rid of these immigrants is what's going to hurt that because the immigrants are what keeps us having a positive fertility rate.
Well, they can't get all the immigrants from Europe, and the brown ones keep coming in, and so it keeps turning everybody looking like McDonald's chicken nuggets. And
it's the same thing in Europe. Europe can't supply us with immigrants; they have none.
Yeah, no,
they don't have any bodies to give, man. Look, they're trying to give away dollar properties in Italy right now to people who want to leave because Donald Trump were like, they were already doing it before. Don't get me wrong. They were doing this before that, but now they're making it about that.
4-year cruise.
4-year cruise. I heard about that. But I'm just saying though, these people are, man, it's just gotten to a point to where we got to start looking at, what's going on here. You got the community. I mean, this right here where they're starting to now attack the freedom of speech, where people are saying Trump filed a $10 billion lawsuit.
Oh, bro, the First Amendment. Look, the Constitution, you can take that and throw that out the window. That's over. The freedom of speech is over.
He filed a $10 million lawsuit. I think it was against like ABC, NBC, basically the major television networks, stating that they allowed lies to be spread against him, knowing that he's lied more than anybody else about everybody. He lies and says negative things about everybody. But this is what he wants. We've given
up our Constitution and our freedom for authoritism. Well, I didn't. Everyone that voted for him, they don't understand. The whole thing is, it's like they've stoked you with so much hate and so much fear. You know what? We're going to watch it unfold. I'm not even going to tell you what's going to happen no more. I know what's going to happen.
Every week we're going to bring this right back up because it's our job to keep telling you about it.
And when they do something good, I'm going to bring that up too.
Absolutely. He's supposed to. I think there's a few things that he can do that are actually good, but I don't look at 2 good things. You can't do 2 good things by me and do 10 bad ones. And then me be like, a couple good things he did right.
I mean,
that's not me, bro.
I like some of the stuff he's going to do with the FDA. I mean, they're going to get rid of it, but it's like, make people eat real food again. Is
that what he said, or why he's holding McDonald's on his plane? Come on, man. Let's be real here. You think he's going to get rid of McDonald's and places like that and what they're doing, their kind of profit margins?
Make the quarter pounders fresh.
Do you understand that? Okay, let's just say this.
You got to wait 2 extra minutes in the line for them to finish the quarter pounder.
But that's going to have to be real meat. You think that's going to hurt their bottom line to have to do that? You know what I mean? You think they're going to pay him off and they're going to shut him up? He's going to get rid of any of that stuff?
Think about how many people are going to get sick because they're not going to have
corn syrup. Why do you think they use high fructose corn syrup instead of sugar cane? Right? They do in every other country. Every other country they use sugar cane. Every other country besides America. Why do you think they do that here?
Tariffs.
No, because it's cheaper to use it. That's why. It's because it's cheaper to use something that they can create on their own, which is cheap as fuck to create, than to go get sugar and do it the right way. That's why. So that's going to hurt my profit margin to have to do that. So now I go to Donald Trump. This will hurt my profit margin, which is going to hurt my kickback to you. Just like he did with look at what he's doing with the oil executives. He's about to start cutting the EPA, cutting all this federal regulations about water rights, all kind of stuff. You know why? Because it helps the oil companies. They already told me they're going to kick him back some money. Let's be real, man. Let's just be honest about it. Let me move on to this next one right here.